free and cheap email marketing software for 2021. If you're a business and you're looking to email and follow up with your customers, obviously you need a good quality email software. There's tons that's on the market. I'm going to go through a handful of them and the ones that I'd recommend. So please stick to the end, watch the full video, and we'll discuss every email, or maybe not every email software out there, but the top ones, what I like about them, what I don't like about them. And obviously I've worked with pretty much all of them through working with clients and their businesses. And then I also get them to switch because of a lot of factors like user friendliness, ease of use, reporting, and features and so forth. So before we dive into all those email software that's available out on the market, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on the channel so we can dive in. And let's get started. So first, we're going to start off with a very popular one that you guys all have heard of. It's called Mailchimp. It works very well. It's simple. It's easy to use. I'm not personally a huge fan. What is it going to do? It's going to be able to send emails. When I say free, you can obviously do it for free, up to 2,000 contacts at the moment. You can operate your CRM, so keep your emails, your users all on the list. You can do website builders and then the Mailchimp domain and forms and landing pages. When I look at most of them, website builders and forms and landing pages, they're not as quality as you'd recommend. So I don't even recommend using an email platform, marketing platform to do your landing pages or your website building stuff. So a few features that I personally would recommend for any business is automations. So can you set up automations or campaigns that sends email automatically when people subscribe to a list? I talk about automations because I'm a big believer in the more you can automate your business, track open rates, track that stuff, the more you're going to be successful, as opposed to just sending out email broadcasts, newsletters. They're fine and they're good, but again, my expertise is automations, where when somebody enters their email address, they go through a series of follow-up emails and drive certain actions to get them to purchase your products or services. So I'm always going to push for you doing automation. So if you're working with Mailchimp, you'd have to immediately go to the $15 a month plan. It gives you 100,000 contacts. 5 audiences included, customer journey, send time, automation, optimization, behavior targeting. So this is the best plan that you should do if you're going to use automations, and that's $15 a month with Mailchimps. Well, there's other platforms out there with similar rates that I would recommend. A lot of platforms you're going to come across, they're going to either make you pay for your contacts, or they're going to make you pay for how many emails are sent, and that's through automation as well as in broadcasts and so forth. So depending on how big your list is or how small your list is and how frequent you send emails to your list, this is going to determine which is the best software really for you. They all have similar features. The usability is also a factor. Like Mailchimp's, I'm not a huge fan about how their system works compared to some other platforms on the market. So diving into the next one, there's Cake. So Cake emails. Again, this is a very simple email platform. It's just purely for broadcast. You get about 500 contacts for $8 a month and 1,000 contacts for $12 a month. It's just very simple, simplistic thing. You can look at their features here. Again, they're going to pretty much offer the same thing: responsive emails, rendering pieces of mind, dynamic personalization, easy contact list to import, segmentation, analytics, and so forth, automated list hygiene. So a handful of things in here. Cake email is another one. I'm not as familiar with this one, so I tend to not recommend it. I tend to only recommend about 2 softwares or maybe 3 software on the planet. Next, you're going to come into Sendinblue. So Sendinblue or Sendinblue has a lot of kind of cool features and works with integrations and is helpful for certain softwares out there that can work well. But if you're just using their platform straight off, Then you can go with the light, which is up to 100,000 emails. So again, it doesn't matter how many people are on your list. It's just about emails. But obviously, if you have 100,000 people on your list and you want to just send them one email, well, you can only send them that one email for this plan. Obviously, you can move it here. You can see the pricing structure on that way. But this one's nice if you have larger lists. And here, same thing with here, up to a million emails. This one has the marketing automation. So again, if you want marketing automation, you're starting out at $65 right off the bat with Sendinblue, and that's a million emails. So that will give a great dent, right? Like, so if you have 100,000 people on your list, you can essentially send 10 emails a month to them. Obviously, based off the numbers, you can scroll this and see what that will take to increase based off of the number of emails that you're sending. So this is a cool platform, and it's great for those reasons alone. So again, SendGrid is actually the one I was talking about. I got mixed up with this one. This SendGrid is really great for integrating with other systems out there to be able to send and do APIs, SMTP relays, and webhooks, which is a little more advanced stuff. If you want to talk about that some other time or leave comments below asking, feel free to do so. But SendGrid, if it's just from a straight email platform standpoint and you want automations, then you're going to have to go into obviously a paid one. The free one, you start with 100 emails a day. You can have 1 million people on your list, but you can do 100 emails a day. This one, obviously $14.95. So how many emails a day? So if you go up to about 50,000 emails a day, it's only about $15. So this is a great inexpensive platform to start off with and start using. Right? When you wanted to go to the marketing campaigns and have more automations, right? Then you're going to go into 15, how many contacts, right? 45,000 contacts. And that allows for more of the automations, but automations are in the advanced thing here at $60 a month. So again, it's a higher tier package, or starting off with. But like I said, SendGrid is a great for doing your email API plans with other softwares out there to be able to send emails effectively and automated based off of if somebody sends an email and you respond, or you integrate with other softwares like ClickFunnels or Twilio or some other things out there on the market. Next one, again, is called Mooseend. So if you look at their platform, again, features all the same thing: personalization, tracking, e-commerce, subscription. The e-commerce AI is very important if you're on a Shopify or other platforms. I'll tell you the ones that I recommend here shortly, but looking at Mooseend, you got for 3,500 people a month, you're right around $24 a month. If you want more automations, right, and you want to compare plans, and you pull up this and you want to see the marketing automation. So you start off with automations across the board on all these, which is nice. So it's a great feature. So you can start off depending on this, feature monthly here. So the pro plan is only $24 a month, so it's a lot less to get started in automations, and gives you a lot of features and so forth, from tracking and all that. So this is a great platform from a lower cost standpoint, right? So obviously the more subscribers you have, the more expensive it gets. So that's where you want to look on based off the number of subscribers that you have. Is it a fit for you? So at 5,000 subscribers, it's only $24 a month, which is great. That's a really good cost to get started with email marketing. And let's face it, most of you, if you're just starting off, you're going to have 1,000 subscribers, and that goes at $8. Or you can go free, and the free one still offers the automations like you can see here. So this is a very inexpensive platform to start off with and use, and you can always move to a more advanced platform. Obviously, there's also Aweber. You've probably heard about that. Their pricing, you can see here, $17 for Pro, and you can see based off the number of subscribers and how it increases. You can start off with free, and here you can look with email automations. They both offer it. I'm not a huge fan of Aweber in their platform. I don't like the user friendliness of it. It's kind of clunky, and obviously, this is created in 2021. They may change it and so forth, but I'm not a huge fan. Most of the time I'm working with a client, I want them to understand it and have the quick ease of use of picking something up in software so that there's not some huge learning curve. Obviously, all of them have their own learning curve, but I want it as simple as possible, and I want reporting to be as clean as possible. So when I work with the clients and their businesses, we can look easily at their open rates, their opt-in rates. We can look at all their tracking in detail, so we can improve the automations and get things moving more effectively. Another one is Getresponse. You can see again their features. All of them have the same features: sales funnels, email analytics, autoresponders. It's really just once you're in it and you're using the software, how friendly is that software to you? How simple and direct is it, and how intuitive it is to figure out? And so that's why I recommend certain softwares over others. So again, you can look in here. So this one starts off at around $49 a month, 1,000 subscribers. Depending on the number of subscribers, it increases from there. But like I said, most people starting off will go in here. The reason why I said this one is because it's an automation. So you can do automations with that Getresponse one. Again, it's a good software. I've used it before. Can't say it's my favorite out there. Next, there's MailerLite. Again, it does all the same features, automations, website pop-ups, surveys, and so forth. If you come in here to pricing, it's again based off subscribers. So 5,000 subscribers, it's already free, which is great. So if you move this over, which you should be able to, let's go to 10,000. There we go. Didn't, for some reason, wasn't moving. Now it's moving, so that's good. You can see here emails a month, which is nice. It's unlimited emails a month, but you have you're basically paying on the subscriber amount. So that's monthly, and obviously annually they give you a discount, which all the softwares gives you a discount if you purchase annually. But you can see the number of subscribers a month here. If you're starting off with it less than 1,000, like I said, this one goes to at 1 to 1,000. It's free, so good thing to start off with. So you can sign up with a handful of these and just see which one you like and how well they function and how easy it is to pick up and so forth. Next, there's Mailjet. Again, you're going to look in the same thing with the features, email marketing. All of them kind of have the same thing. So again, you can do 6,000 emails per month, 200 emails per day with the free plan here, unlimited contacts and so forth. But if you want to get into the automation, it's going to go up to $20, and that gives you 30,000 emails per month. So that's huge starting off if your list is small, and so forth, right? So it changes based off of, again, how many emails you're sending. So it doesn't matter about how many people are subscribed to your list. So if you have a lot of people dead on your list, it doesn't matter if you're not sending them emails. Arguably, you should always be cleaning up your list, filtering it out, make sure your list is and your audience on your list are warm. They're getting contact on a regular basis, and you're booting all the people who don't really deserve to be on your list. You want your list to be as warm and as connected to you and your message as possible. So again, Mailjet is a great, easy, free solution to get started, but when you dive into the automations, it's around $20 a month, but it's a really good cost for that. Again, there's benchmarks, so you can dive in that. You can see how They put together emails, and that's a whole other topic on how you should send emails to get the best open rates and so forth. This is just really about the softwares. They give you plenty of tools and so forth. But if we want to dive into the pricing, like I said, most all of them will give you the same thing. So if you come in here, look, it's 250 emails a month. So again, you could have on a huge list of contacts and just send very few emails and you get that. But if you want more advanced email marketing stuff and automations, you're going to be paying a lot more for that. So getting started, right? Let's just say if you only have 1,000. So again, it's around 20 a month, which we just showed you. There's other softwares that is less to do that. And so again, if you want to see the automations, you see right here, basic drip campaigns. They do that even in the free one. And then you get more features, obviously, when you pay. That's the whole point of paying for software, so you can get more features. So Benchmark, again, it's another platform. I haven't used it as much as some of the other ones out of the market. Again, I tend to push my clients as well as use myself, the platforms that I really like and know as well. And I'll be getting to those, of course, last but not least. Next, there's another one called Woodpecker & Co. So again, how it works, outbound sales, webinar, sales funnel. So it adds all these features, but when it comes down to it, you look at the costs of getting started. So this is nice if you kind of want more of an all-in-one solution. So $40 a month, you get unlimited contacts, integrations, Gmail integration, email thought, following automations, all that stuff. Teamwork, blah, blah, whatever. So this is a great, really simple solution to get you started. Again, this is the monthly thing. Annually, it gives you a discount on that. And this is A/B testing, gives you a lot more features, and it's great for the Gmail integration. So this is a good tool to use when you're working on generating a lot of leads and systems on that aspects. So if you're just doing broadcasts, obviously I wouldn't recommend this one at all. And then if you're more about just email marketing and so forth, like I said, there's a few others out there that I'll get to here after this one. So next, ConvertKit. This is also, a lot of people like this one. It's a good system. Like I said, there's tons out there. They're all great in their own aspects. And you can look at, the price plans here. So again, $0 a month, manage 1,000 subscribers, unlimited landing pages and forms, email broadcasts, and so forth. But if you want to get more into the automation here with the automated, you're starting at $29. Manage 1,000 plus subscribers here. So again, based off of that, it goes up quickly. So 3,000 subscribers, it goes to $49 a month, and so forth. So depend on how many subscribers you have, the price is going to vary on that one. And then diving into the one that I typically recommend the most when it comes to a simple email marketing platform with automations, user friendliness, and reporting is Active Campaigns. I really like this software. Obviously, I don't get any credit. I should probably put an affiliate thing in the links, but in here, and if I do, please sign up through me. But Active Campaigns is very user friendly, so you can see on how many contacts do you have. It's based off of the contacts. So at 1,000, so you can get it started as $9 a month, and you're getting automations, email marketing, all that stuff, and the reporting is really good. Obviously, when you bump up with more features like Facebook custom audiences, landing pages, contact, which I don't even recommend a lot of my clients even move to the plus or to the professional for the reason I have other softwares that I recommend at that point. But the light one is phenomenal, right? So if you have 5,000 contacts and $79 a month, you can do all your automations, or starting out even with 1,000 or 2,500, $45 a month, you can do all these, use all these things in it. But it's just a very simple and easy to use software. The reporting simple, the engagement, the customer service is awesome. So again, I highly recommend Active Campaigns over most platforms. There's also InfusionSoft, which is now called Keep, and they have different programs for that. And obviously you can look into pricing here. This is my personal favorite, but I don't recommend it to most of my clients because it's a little cumbersome in trying to figure out and use the user ability and functions and reporting, and it's just not very clean. ActiveCampaigns crushes it when it comes to simplicity, and then obviously the cost here. So I use InfusionSoft and I use it for multiple things, and obviously it starts at $140 a month, versus now they have systems like Keep Grow and Keep Pro, and that theirs is obviously more than those other softwares out on theirs, and that includes only 500 contacts and so forth. So you're going to be paying a lot more. But again, like, I personally love InfusionSoft, and I like how it works, and it's very logic based and all that. But like I said, for most of my clients, I don't want them to use this, because if I have to have a conversation with them or get into the reporting or get into how a campaign's set up and how it works, it's like teaching math. It's to somebody who doesn't, if people don't understand how that process works and get it, they're just going to be really confused. And unfortunately, it's gotten the nickname ConvertKit for its reasons. A lot of the features in it, like their landing pages and all that stuff, it's just not what it's designed for, right? It is unbelievable with integrations and campaigns and automations, and those features just blows most things out of the water. But again, I wouldn't recommend it if you're a newbie and you're not great at logic, like math and so forth. Otherwise, I would stay away from this one, even though I personally love it. The next one, if you have an e-commerce store, the one I would recommend is Clavio. So you can look at the pricing here. And this works and integrates phenomenal with Shopify and other stores. So if you look, it also has email and SMS that you can do that. So if you just type in your list size, right, in here, so let's just say 500 to start off with. So there you go, it's $20 a month. Let's go into 2,000. And like I said, once you get into more contacts, the main thing about Clavio that's so awesome is how well it integrates, like I said, with Shopify, with doing the dynamic keys and so forth, where when somebody looks at the email, they can click it and it will go right to their items in their cart, or go right to the item. It tracks really well, and that's why I'd recommend Clavio a lot when you're working with Shopify and so forth. ActiveCampaigns does also work with that, but you have to upgrade into some more of their higher end packages. And so this is why I tend to recommend Clavio. So if you want to recap on all these softwares, the three I recommend, if you're a super nerd and you geek out, InfusionSoft is awesome. If you're not that, then ActiveCampaigns and Clavio. Clavio, if you're e-commerce and you're Shopify, so forth, is what I would recommend. Then if you're just straight sending broadcasts and automations and lead gen, ActiveCampaigns is what I'd recommend. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave comments below. If you have any questions, concerns, reach out, leave a comment. If you'd like to know how other aspects, how to make your emails open rates increase and so forth, again, put some comments below. Like to hear your feedback, always appreciate it. And also please like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. We appreciate you and want to continue to do more videos to help people who are out there searching, or new businesses out there searching for solutions to their problems from an email marketing and automations and so forth. And there's a lot of stuff to sort through, and like which one's best and what to use. So as an expert and somebody who does this all the time and works with tons of clients in businesses or organizations, like I said, the ones that I really recommend are ActiveCampaigns, InfusionSoft only if you geek out and you have a full-time person who does that, or you freelance and work with somebody who handles your InfusionSoft campaigns, or of course from an e-commerce standpoint, Clavio. If there's the other ones out there, I'm not trying to bash them. These are just my opinions, my personal favorites, and so forth. So hopefully that was helpful, and thank you for your time, and I wish you the most success. Take care. Thank you.